Hello everybody, welcome to Badlands Ballistics. We've got a fun video in store for you today. It's a little bit different setup. I'm down in St. George, Utah. This is my son-in-law Spencer. Him and my daughter live down here. I've been down to SHOT Show, but we wanted to come do some shooting today. Got a really interesting gun. This is the Springfield, I think was manufactured by Stevens, 87A, better known as the clack. So this gun is in fantastic shape. These guns were made in the 40s and 50s. And of course, the unique feature about it is the fins on the side of the action here. So Spencer brought this gun to my house here a few weeks ago, and we just went out to shoot it and have some fun. And it had been a long time since it had been cleaned, or excuse me, it had been a long time since it's been shot, and even longer since it was cleaned. So we tried to shoot it, it was not functioning correctly, so I took it clear apart and cleaned it, and I'll tell you guys, these things are simple. Kind of go over it real quick. So just a single bolt screw there to take it apart, and then the action lifts out of the wood stock. This knurled knob, you take it apart and take the action apart, and it's super easy to clean the barrel from the breech, and I think it's shooting great now. We just have one type of ammo we're going to shoot, but I want to have Spencer tell us about the history of this gun. So before we get started with that, I'm going to ask you guys just to take a minute. Please subscribe. Had some great growth on the channel. We did a SHOT Show video here. I didn't do a ton of videoing at SHOT Show, honestly, because it was new to me. I'd never been there, and I was a little overwhelmed. But anyway, George from Target Suite was great to mentor me down there and kind of show me the ropes of SHOT Show. I'm really appreciative to George and his family, and George's got a great channel. You should check it out on Target Suite. I'll put a link in the description to his channel. But anyway, Spencer's going to talk to us about the history of this gun. And if you guys watch this channel, you know that I almost like the history of the guns as much as I do the guns. So anyway, Spencer, tell us about the history of it.
Yeah, so on my 14th birthday, my grandpa, being the good grandpa that he was, that grew up hunting and stuff, he gave my brother and I both 22s. I think they were both the same type, but this one was mine, and one that he always had in his collection. And so first time he took us out to shoot, and it had some problems when I was 14, and I haven't really shot it much since then because it would get jammed a lot and didn't really, it was more trouble than it was worth. So when I finally brought it back from my parents' house, I asked Chris if he could clean it up and we could adjust the sights and make it working good and make my grandpa proud that we still use it to this day. So
okay, great. That's the stories that I love about this gun. Spencer's owned this gun for 12 years now.
Yeah, about 12
years, and really hasn't spent a lot of time with it because it just didn't function right. So I think we got it functioning good. We're going to do some shooting today and see how it does. So here we go. Okay, so what the ammo we're going to be shooting today is the Federal bulk 36 grain hollow point. I have shot these. This has been kind of my go-to ammo for decades. Usually local Walmart has them, and they're usually a pretty reasonable price. So that's what we bought today for this little video. We're hoping that this gun likes it and can shoot it pretty accurately. So what we're going to do is, I just got a target set up at 25 yards. We're just going to take a few shots and go check the point of impact and see if the sights need to be adjusted. Hopefully not, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So here we go. Okay, we're gonna walk down and have a look at the target, see how it's shooting. Okay guys, I'm pretty happy with it. Here's 1, 2, 3. So that's under 2 inches. I didn't bring the tape measure with me today. We're gonna go ahead and mark those. Point of impact is about right. I am not gonna monkey around with it. That's only 25 yards. And that's just fine. We just don't have the right target. Like I said earlier, the shooting range was going to got flooded out. So we're a little bit unprepared, but at least the gun's shooting on, and we're just gonna have some fun with it now and just make sure it functions reliably without other ammo. So here we go. Okay, so we set up a little bit different target. We got Spencer here. He's gonna take 3 shots.
See how it goes.
Yep, here we go.
Okay, well, as you can see, I need a little more practice on my shooting. We'll just ignore this one down here, but you know, I felt as I was shooting it that it was a lot more clean. Like as I pulled the trigger, it kind of like felt like it slid back cleaner, and as it would close shut for the next round, it, you know, just like was clunky before, and you'd always worried about it jamming and stuff. But just need to do more shooting, and grateful for Chris to take the time to clean this gun for me, so now I can shoot whenever I want instead of having to go to his house. So
this is the Spencer's 3-shot. So here's 1, 2, and 3 down here. So I don't think we need to move the sights anywhere. I mean, if the center of the group is right there, that's about just right. So yeah, I think we got the gun running. We're gonna dump a few mags to it to make sure that it's not gonna jam anymore on Spencer. So here we go. All right, Spencer's just gonna dump a mag through there. Essentially, we know the sights are pretty close to on, and we just want to run some rounds through it to make sure it's gonna be reliable. So here we go. Out of bullets, I think.
Yep.
Yep, out of ammo. Perfect.
Really good. No jams. What'd you ask for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and talk about a couple of unique features about this old kid. For me personally, I have a hard time getting used to is on the safety. Safe is forward, fire is back. Boy, that fouls me up. Almost every gun, safe is always forward, and this one's just the opposite of that. But anyway, it's just something unique about this gun. Another thing unique is the bolt is when you pull it out like that, you pull it out and that cycle, you can cycle the action. If you push it in, now it becomes a single shot. I'll show you. So the gun didn't cycle. So you pull the bolt out, eject the empty cartridge, and now it's back in semi-auto mode. So that's what makes that unique about this gun, is it'll shoot, of course, long rifle in semi-automatic mode, but if you have longs or shorts, it'll also shoot those in single shot mode. So that's something that's very unique about this gun. Me personally, I don't monkey around with longs or shorts. I always, if I want to buy 22 ammo, it's going to be 22 long rifle. So anyway, I'm super happy with the way this thing's shooting. We're just going to dump some rounds down range and just check it for reliability is all we're doing right now. So. Man, I just couldn't be happy with this. I think we're gonna dump one more magazine full of ammo and probably call it a day. Okay, Spencer's gonna dump a magazine full and make sure she shoots good for him. Out of ammo.
Very nice. I can't tell you how many times it would have jammed doing all that shooting before. So super grateful. Now I have a reliable gun now.
Perfect. All right, we're gonna wrap it up for the day. You know, the old click clack, that is a very unique action, and you know, we did some video of watching that, and it was almost like the delayed, and it's very, very unique. The guns are great guns. I don't think they're very expensive. I've actually got some extended family that really like these, and I mean they're paying I think $100 to $200 for them in the gun, or excuse me, in the pawn shops, you know, on the used gun rack. You know, to me, the whole shooting deal, we do a ton of shooting in our house. It's all about spending time with family. You know, Spencer, my son-in-law, him and my daughter have 2 beautiful little grandchildren. We're grateful for them. Spencer's a super great kid. He recently joined the military. So, you know, a lot of honor with that. And so I'm grateful for Spencer as being a part of our family. He treats my daughter and grandkids phenomenal. I'm super grateful for that. Yeah, I'm very, very lucky. I have great family around me. Like I say earlier in the video, Spencer wasn't raised in a we're going to call us gun nuts. We certainly are. But we've had a lot of fun with Spencer, and I think he's had some fun with us.
It's growing on me, so.
Something different. You know, we're down here in St. George, Utah. We're not at home at the ranch. Spencer made the comment a minute ago off camera. It's just like, you know, you don't realize how fun it is to have your own shooting range on your own property. You know, we're just out here. We got some neighbors here. They're not bothering us, but we're pretty lucky to have that ability just to shoot at our house on private property. So anyway, grateful for Spencer. Tell you what, if you see one of these on the rack, boy, don't be scared to pick it up. They're super easy to get apart. They're super easy to clean. Believe it or not, there's a lot of parts available still for them. They just got a little bit of a cult following. So anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you everybody for watching. Thanks Spencer to come out and spend the day with me today shooting, and yeah, please subscribe.